All right, we live. We
All
live.
right,
Yeah,
perfect.
perfect. So, welcome to Quace Sports. We're going to talk about some fantasy football. Get ready for the Sunday football and projections, picks, sleepers, things of that nation, upcoming news, and just hot topics. All right,
Perfect.
let's start with what do you want to start with?
I guess like just what's going on with the injuries, because I mean I know the Joe Flacco one is a big one.
Oh, yeah,
So,
huge.
yeah.
And they said he's not even going to need hip surgery, so it's not even that. He's not going to be out for long.
Okay.
But I just got something as of Ian Rappaport. Lamar Jackson is definitely going to get the start,
Okay.
but RG3 is also going to get snaps. So
Yeah, that's what seeing a lot of that.
yeah, and the coach has been doing that lately. Like he's been
Hmm.
playing Lamar a little bit.
Yeah.
He likes that two quarterback type of thing.
Hmm.
Also,
But both quarterbacks are about the same though.
what do you mean about the same?
Because I'm thinking when it's Joe Flacco and Lamar, Joe Flacco more like drop down pass quarterback, where Lamar is more like a running quarterback. But RG3 and Lamar, there's no change up. It's about the
Right,
same skill set.
right.
So what's the point of that?
That's true. I think that it's a bad play. I think it's a one because he's gonna be playing both of them, so that gives you less of a chance of getting a lot of points.
Yeah,
Two, they're running quarterbacks.
yeah,
Well, Lamar is definitely a running quarterback.
yeah.
So rushing yards isn't going to help on DraftKings.
Mm.
Um, but I mean, he may get a touchdown or two. But
Hmm.
with the switch up like that, we don't know what's going to happen.
Who's gonna score?
Right. Who's going to score? RG3 could throw for one touchdown. He could throw for one touchdown. They messed the whole game up.
Yeah, I mean, and it's such a good matchup for the coach to be messing with us like that.
It's a great matchup.
Yeah.
Who they playing? They playing the Bengals, right?
Yep, the Bengals.
Bengals have a banged up defense. Uh,
Hmm.
their defense is trash. New Orleans blew them out last week.
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
mean, New Orleans also have like the best offensive, the best, probably the best quarterback right now,
right.
and the best freaking offense. So,
And you know how them Saints do. They always mess me up every single year, every single
yep,
time.
yep,
Because they always have a nice offense, and then out of nowhere, they just do terrible.
yep, yep. So going into the Eagles game, you think they're gonna do terrible?
I think they're 9.5 point favorites.
Hmm.
I've never seen the Eagles be that like like that. Nine and a
Yeah,
half ever. I've never seen that.
yeah.
So uh they play it at home, right? They
Hmm.
play it at home. A lot of
Hmm.
people always think when they play at home they do amazing, but when it's the opposite, they do terrible at home.
That was the Super Bowl year, which was so long ago.
You remember that?
Yeah, that's when they were really good at home at the
Yeah,
Superdome when they first opened and stuff.
yeah.
That's not the same case.
I don't know how you feel. I had a dream last night that Golden Tate had 150 yards and a touchdown. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, let me make a lineup and put Golden Tate on there real quick. They I like how he plays. He has he just has it in him. You know, some
Mhm.
people have that it in him.
Yeah, yeah.
He has it. Like he don't give up
Mhm.
on plays. He's leading the league in yards after catch. You know, that's what
Oh,
type of player
really?
we want. Yeah, that's why they picked him up. That's the type of
Yeah.
players we want. So his second week here, I
You
don't know.
should be more familiar with the offense.
He should be a lot more familiar. Um, and I think a lot of people aren't going to have him like that because he's not so familiar. Plus,
Hmm.
Carson Wentz, we know he loves Alshon Jeffrey and Zach Ertz. It's like he can't get away from him.
Yeah.
So
I
I have a
mean,
couple lineups with them two in it. But
yeah. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I think the sleeper pick on that game for me, it's Aguilar. Um,
Ooh,
that's what I'm thinking because everybody thinking Zach Ertz. He had the big week last week,
yeah,
and then I mean Kate is the new blood in there, so everybody, some people thinking, oh, maybe get used to the offense.
right,
I mean Aguilar or Matthew, I feel like will be, especially Matthew, have such a connection with Carson Wentz before. I feel
yeah,
like eventually they get going. So I don't know, but this game is set up to be like such a shootout, which is scary because you
yeah,
know how this stuff go.
yeah. You
But
know how it goes. And
hmm
the thing is, Alshon Jeffrey had a bad game last week, so he's due to have a big one.
it's good to have a big one, yeah.
Uh,
And the Saints defense is like really
it's
not
terrible. It's
good.
absolutely terrible.
If
And
Eagles figure out the protection, I think they'd be
here's the
good.
thing: the Saints, also Eagles, our defense is banged,
Horrible.
banged up. It's bad, but
Hmm
Lane Johnson is coming back. I mean, we played really bad last week because we didn't have Lane Johnson. Um,
hmm
but he's back. I just got the word on that. But Ronald Darby just got surgery on his ACL yesterday. He's
Oh
done.
my God, how your boy feel about that? Since
My,
he,
my cousin,
no, a stack.
it's okay. You know, he has a positive attitude towards the
Yeah.
Eagles all the time.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I was saying that because he live in the guy apartment. Is it like
uh,
the curse?
oh, because he lived in Jalen Mills' apartment.
Oh, it's Jalen Mills. I thought
Yeah,
it was
but Jalen
Darby.
Mills hurt too. You
Oh, tell him it's his fault.
should mess with him on that.
Yeah.
You should definitely
Uh-huh.
mess with him on that.
But yeah, but like what's funny because I listen to different sport talk shows,
Yeah,
and whenever people big on a team,
yeah.
it always happen. Like since it's like for sure, people sure going to blow out the Eagles.
They're so sure.
Like only a few is hanging in there with the Eagles based on them being the Super Bowl champ. They feel like that's like, and the desperate team always come out on top.
Always, always.
So so I don't know. It's a tough one because I could see how Eagles trying to kill the clock with the running back, like you was telling me yesterday with what's his name, Adams.
Yeah, Josh Adams. They and like a lot of fantasy guys is on him. I'm not on him at all. I've been watching it. We're Eagles fans.
Yeah,
Uh, he don't have it. He don't
he
have that.
don't have it. Okay.
He don't have it. He had one nice run, but
What's going on? What's going on with Sproles? Is he ever coming back?
hurt. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
they should have known this dude was injury prone. I don't know why they signed him again.
yeah, and not resign LeGarrette Blunt. That don't
Yeah,
make sense.
that was
But
stupid
yeah,
because Blunt was banging up the backfield.
yeah. I mean, I think that's the biggest issue because I mean, you look at Carson Wentz number; they actually been even better than when I mean before he got hurt. Can
Right.
you be, can you believe that? So that's a sleep. That's another sleeper because Carson Wentz actually been playing well. Besides turning the ball over, but
Who?
he's been
Who's the
playing.
sleeper?
Carson Wentz been playing really well.
Yes, and people are
His
sleeping.
numbers, yeah, his numbers been really good. Besides the fumbles, but it's been pretty good. So with the Saints defense, I mean, I'm debating between him or Drew Brees, but I'm like Drew Brees is. I mean, it can be playing this perfect, but
No,
it's Drew Brees though. So
no, it's Drew Brees.
yeah,
Like Ty. Oh, never mind. Like I'm jumping topics. Like
okay.
that's another thing. I don't have any Drew Brees exposed. I need to get one, but I think I'm happy
Mm-hmm.
if he does well and I lose because that's expected. That's too expected.
Mm-hmm. Because he's probably gonna be like 40% home.
Exactly. And there's no point in it benefits us
Yeah,
to fade the highly owned peoples.
yeah, yeah.
I yeah, so I'm building a lineup as we speak. And all right, let's just move on. So we got the Eagles and Saints game. Anything
Uh,
else with that?
I mean, I think that's it. I think you want to stay in the NFC East for now.
Yeah.
Okay, because another one I think we might be slipping on is the stack with Deshaun Jackson. I mean, Deshaun Watson and Hopkins.
Yes. Yes, they're due for a big one. And Watson and yes.
They
And
hot right now
how
too.
much is Hopkins? He like 7,900 right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's that's a good pick too. I mean, 7,900. Uh let's look at his game log. Last 5 games, he didn't play in week 10. I think they had a bye. Oh, they coming off a bye.
And they on a 6 game winning streak too, I
Yeah.
believe. So,
Yeah.
and then the Redskins, last week, they got torched. It didn't look like that because Bucks only scored 3 points because Fitzmagic couldn't stop turning the ball over. But
What's up with that dude? But yeah, we'll
yeah,
talk about him. Uh
yeah, but yeah, that's
who's,
the
who's,
one.
who's Houston playing again?
Redskins.
Washington. Okay. A lot of people are talking about when I was doing some research, some people was like Washington wide receivers should be a
Really,
pick. Yeah, I was shocked on that one. So
really, like who?
look up Mo Harris.
Boy, Harris. Okay.
There's this guy named Mo Harris that's been doing well
Mm-mm.
lately.
Okay.
Also, speaking of Washington, I didn't know this, but Chris Thompson's out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I have a bias when it comes to them, and that's bad because one week this running back named well, the wide receiver Mo Harris did well. He had dropped like 25 points.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you. Week 10, 5 receptions. Week 9, 10 receptions, 124 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So he just in the last couple weeks he started getting more targets and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
He haven't scored a touchdown yet though.
Hmm.
But
So
last
you.
week he only dropped 10 fantasy points.
Mm. Yeah.
Maurice Harris. So a lot of
Yeah.
people are talking about him. But Houston's defense is not nobody to be fucking with. So uh Capri Bribs is another one. He's the backup running back. Uh your boy AP is gonna be running the rock. That might not be a bad play either.
My issue with him because like he don't catch the ball.
Yeah,
That's my boy. Like I usually have him, but I have a lineup with players I like, and he usually make that lineup. But I,
yeah.
I, I don't expect to get much out of that lineup because he don't catch the ball much.
You don't.
That's always like scary to me.
You don't. And it's like, does he have enough talent to overcome all of that? Like certain
Mhm.
people, is he going to get like 2 rushing touchdowns? 100
Yeah,
yards? That's all we need from him.
yeah.
Uh,
But that's only like that's a lot of points, right? That's still only like what 10, 16, 22 points.
yeah,
So I think AP could be a good play, especially if the guy is out, so you don't have to split carries. But at the same time, um, I mean, I, I don't know. It's risky. I think it's very risky
it's super
to
risky.
go the AP route. But because then
500.
he could also have like he had before, like 20 yards, 13 carries, 20 yards, no touchdown.
Right.
So I
He's been
definitely see
doing
him have.
very bad. He's been doing fantasy wise. He's been doing really bad lately.
Yeah,
Eight
yeah,
points,
but
6 points the last 2 games.
yeah.
So
Usually that's when it's due for a big one, but he's too risky for me.
it's really risky.
I like him, but it's really too risky because he can't give you that much points, and he also have a low ceiling, a
Yeah.
lower ceiling than other running backs
Now,
for his price too.
if you're going to play a running back, you should play the other one because he actually gets passes. He gets screen passes a lot.
Who? What's his
Capri
name?
Bribs,
From Redskins or
yeah, Redskins.
Capri?
Because first of all, he's a lot cheaper. You're going to save a lot of money, and Chris Thompson's out, so he's going to get some uptick in time. And
Yeah.
yeah, he passes it, and Alex Smith like dumping it like that sometimes. But
Yeah, yeah, and especially like for Alex Smith, check down Alex.
check down,
uh,
check down, check down, Alex.
yeah. So going now to like other games from the same division. It's interesting. That's the division we start with, huh?
Right.
um, with the what you think of the Giants? They played the Bucks.
Um, hold on. One more thing about the Washington Houston
No,
game.
sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot. You ever heard of
But
Kiki Kute?
who?
Kiki Kute?
Nope, never heard of him.
He's an up and coming wide receiver that's playing off of Hopkins. So, everybody be focused on Hopkins.
Mm,
So, this other wide receiver named Kiki Kute has been doing really well. Um,
that makes sense, especially since that guy is out for the season.
exactly. William Fuller. Fuller's out. And Fuller used to get money last year.
Yeah, he
So,
started well too this year, I think.
Kiki is a good pick. Um, the last two, he's been hurt. He is coming off a hamstring injury, but first time he played, he dropped 24 points. Then he dropped 17 points. Mind you, he was
Wow,
only $3,000, $4,000.
wow, that's good.
So, but
I
then
needed something like that too. I was doing the lineup.
yeah,
Go
he
ahead.
got hurt, and then a lot of people fell off of him. But I
Hmm.
think he's still somebody to watch.
Hmm.
If anything, I would stack both of them. I'll put Kiki and Hopkins and Deshaun Watson on one lineup.
Mm.
Because I've seen some winner lineups have more than one wide receiver on them. It shocks me every
Mm.
time. Because think about it, nobody
Yeah,
gonna put more than one wide receiver on their lineup. So it's rare.
yeah, yeah.
It
It's rare,
gives you an
but
advantage,
hmm.
especially from the same team.
Yeah,
Also, I forgot about this. Houston got Demaryius Thomas. Great, great pickup.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they signed him 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Ain't nobody think he was gonna do too well, but he did okay. He's starting to still get used to the offense. But
Hmm.
last week, well, before the bye, he had 3 receptions for 61 yards, and that was his first time. You know,
Wow. I definitely, if I was betting this game, like the parlay, I definitely would pick Houston.
oh, you don't know the spread. I don't know the spread.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull up the spreads too.
yeah. I'm about to pull that up. So you got it.
You got it. You can do it. You can pull that up, please.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah. Oh, you was talking about Jordan Reed. You didn't talk about that.
Oh, that's another good pick. You're right. This game is a good pick.
Hmm.
Because Demaryius Thomas, he's an all-star. He only 4,900. He's going
My
to be playing off of Hopkins.
uh-huh.
That's a good pick right there.
My one problem, like I mean, not a problem. I never like him.
Who? Demaryius Thomas.
I never think he was that good because I think Peyton Manning made this guy.
He did. He did.
And ever since Peyton Manning left, he was never that good. And I don't know.
Yeah, he did. He's still been doing average wide receiver numbers with
Oh, okay.
with Case Keenum, but
Hmm.
the other Emmanuel Sanders, he been balling. So yeah, but he's just cheap, 4,900.
Yeah,
Plus he's getting the start. He's the number two. Come on.
yeah. That sound pretty
You got the
low.
threat of Deshaun Watson running the rock or passing it to. You should be getting all of them carries.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's
that's
true.
all I had to say for Washington and Houston game. There's a lot of good value picks. Jordan Reed is really cheap. Nobody's going to be on him. He's been he's been pissing people off for the last 5 weeks. Um, 3 points, 8 points, 6 points, 10 points in week 8, 7 points week
Yeah.
9, 9 points in week 10, and it's not his fault because he's getting
Nah, they.
7 receptions, 4 receptions, 4 receptions, 50 yards.
Hmm.
He hasn't scored a touchdown since week 1, yo. He's due.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
due.
It is.
He due.
But I guess the Eagles have been. You said the odds look like for the Eagles he went down.
Did it? It's not 9.5
Yeah,
anymore.
it's showing like 8.5. Um, now, but I was gonna talk about the other games. Oh, Giants. That one it's two horrible ass teams.
Who they got? They got Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah.
Man, that team,
Yeah.
yeah, too terrible. And like Tampa Bay, people still high off of how well they did the first 3 weeks, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but that's been dead and gone now. Their defense is terrible. Their pass defense is terrible.
Hmm.
Uh, but it seemed like it got better from last week because it was a low scoring game when they played the Redskins last week.
Yeah, but that was playing Alex Smith. I mean, not that Eli Manning much better, but it was playing Alex
Yeah,
Smith.
yeah, you funny,
What you say? Why? Why you say I'm funny?
but that's true.
Yeah, yeah. It's not much better with Eli Manning, but
That's what you think about your boy Fitzmagic? Think you gonna have a breakout? Giants
um,
defense is terrible.
I mean, I'm putting some bread on Deshaun Jackson again this week.
You've been disappointing a lot of people.
Yeah, that's okay, with him, all I need is one.
That's true.
And with Fitz Magic, like I don't, he not scared to throw the ball.
He'll launch that joint up there.
Yeah, he'll lose some, but Deshaun Jackson, he just got to be loose one time, and it's a touchdown.
That's
That's what
it.
I'm counting on with him. And he's like very familiar with the Giants. I think he always played well against the Giants.
It does.
So so I'm betting on him doing work against
That's
the
a good
Giants,
pick.
and I think like that will motivate Odell Beckham will also want the ball because he will want to be the best receiver. So I'm also big on Odell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was thinking either Odell or Stellan Shepard because I'm like maybe they're gonna pay too much attention to Odell, but Buccaneers defense not that smart.
They're damn smart, and
Yeah.
I have Sterling Shepard on my Yahoo Fantasy. He ain't been doing well at all, no matter how much times you got Odell in the lineup. Odell's been in the lineup for every single game for the last 10 weeks.
Mhm.
Sterling Shepard had one good game,
Wow. Yeah.
and it's
Uh,
because the Giant
oh,
O line is terrible.
horrible, horrible.
It's
Yeah.
terrible. So Eli can't get the ball out.
Yeah. And I heard the running back for the Giants has been pretty cheap compared to how much he touched the ball too. So
Oh, Barkley,
yeah.
he's a little expensive. He's 8,700, but I think he's a good play.
I mean, yeah. I mean, compared to like how much he touched the ball, they were saying like, I mean, in cat running the get ball, it seemed like it's kind of low because you think about all the people that touch the ball that much, like they higher, they they cost much higher
So
than him.
because based off of per touch,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm talking about per touch. I mean, not based on like what he's been doing, but just on touch because he's a home run hitter too.
he definitely is. And you ever watch him play?
No, I haven't
He
seen him
got
play.
it.
I just seen highlights of him.
He got that it factor. He got it.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
got it. It's certain people that ain't got it. He got it. Like he second efforts, breaking tackles, juke moves, all that.
I mean, consider like he's doing all that with a bad offensive lineman. So
Exactly. Another thing, his O line is terrible.
yeah, so just imagine like yeah. So yeah. I think that's it for this game, right?
Wait, who was that?
Nobody else.
Tampa Bay and
Oh
Giants,
shoot,
right?
no, we can't skip what's the other receiver from Tampa Bay?
Mike Evans. You got to have him
Mike
on his
Evans.
one eye lineup because he's been doing
Right.
terrible, and he's due to have a big breakout.
A big game, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Chris Godwin,
What's that?
like the third wide receiver for Tampa Bay, he's been doing work. He was hurt, but now he's actually activated, so he's going to be in
Hmm.
the lineup.
What's his name?
Chris Godwin,
Godwin. Okay.
and that's
What
the
about
I'm telling you,
what
he's been
about
killing it too.
Humphreys?
Huh?
Humphreys. They have a receiver named
That's
Humphreys.
another one. Yeah, Humphreys. He's another one that could break out also. That's a good cheap pick too. He's like
Oh,
30,
okay.
3,900. That's a good cheap pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the scary part about them is like, I mean, it's hard to be like be big on the receiver. You talking about? We just talking about four of the receivers for a team that put up 3 points last week.
So a lot of people ain't gonna be big on him at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah. It's just like,
But they haven't really had a big game since like the early weeks. So I don't
yeah.
know. I'm gonna play their receivers. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
But it'll be a good play. But then if they hit, it'll be a good play.
Yeah,
So
that's true. That's true. I
um
guess the last one is the Cowgirls.
wait a second. Don't forget
Oh,
about OJ Howard too.
okay, the
That's
Titans.
that's the tight end that was supposed to do work for Tampa Bay. Yeah. So they got a few people that you could play for Tampa Bay, especially against the Giants. You know what? Now that I think about it, against the Giants, it might be worth it to play their wide receivers.
Uh-huh.
The Giants are absolutely terrible.
Yeah, he got rid of like the best cornerback too, right?
Yeah, D Jack, that is a good play. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I mean D Jax always played well against the Giants.
Yeah, plus he known to play well against the Giants. That's
Yeah,
so true.
that, that's. I mean, we know that.
I'm about to put him on one of my lineups right now as we speak.
Yeah, I mean, he could disappoint you like he did me last week, but
But
I take my
it's worth
chance.
it. It's worth it
Yeah,
because
yeah, I
all
take
he
my
needs is
chance.
a couple receptions. That's why
Yep.
I like the high flying ones because they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, somebody had 7 receptions. Jordan Reed only put up 10 points. Come on now. If D Jack had 7 receptions, he would have like what I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It definitely having over 100 yards, easy. You have that in like 4 or 5 receptions.
Yeah,
But that's the thing with the quarterback now, Alex Smith, right?
yeah. Who D Jack?
No, no, I'm talking about Jordan Reed.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
don't throw the ball deep.
He don't throw the ball deep.
That's why they
That's
saying they wouldn't resign those guys with Alex Smith. They like no point.
yeah. He don't throw it deep.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of receiver, what happened to Jeremy Macklin?
Who? He played for the Chiefs, and then I don't think they brought him back. He got hurt. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah. I
he's
don't
not
know.
in the league anymore.
You know, I
That's
don't think he's in
interesting.
the league no more.
Wow. But yeah, all right, that's it. just just
He was a
confirmed.
beast too.
Yeah, he was playing well. Even like with Alex Smith, he was doing work. So
Yeah.
that's shocking.
Uh,
Um,
Nobody picked him up. So.
all right. So the last game in that division,
Oh yeah, he got hurt with it out for the season. Yeah,
oh, he's out for the season.
yeah.
Nice.
Uh, what we talking about? Cowboys?
Yeah.
Let's go with these daggone Cowboys.
I think Zeke is in to disappoint people this week.
You know what? I just read something that the Cowboys O line
Mm-hmm.
full effect because they had somebody that was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So now their O line is fully at full strength.
Mm-hmm.
So you could put me or you back there and we'll do good.
Here's my issue with that, right? You know, like a couple weeks ago, people was ready to throw the Cowboys to the dirt. How horrible they look
Yeah,
coming off a bye.
coming
And
off
last week,
the
because they
turf
beat the Eagles,
because they beat the Super Bowl champs.
which have not been the Super Bowl champ this year, um, they ready to put them number one team. They was like the supposedly worst
Crazy,
team
right?
to like be
Crazy,
the best team. And I
crazy.
think I think they're going to disappoint. Like just based on like they haven't played well at away from home at all this year. I mean, besides against the Eagles, that's a division match.
That's a
They,
division matchup.
they
Yeah.
play horrible on the road.
First of all, I don't know how they won that game because they played terrible. The Cowboys had so many penalties. Eagles didn't
Yeah,
even have had like one penalty.
yeah, uh,
They
turning
were
the
playing
ball over.
terrible. They were playing terrible.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
we
know how they won that game, but
turn the ball over. And then once Cowboys, I think they're going to start the game down 14-0, and I think that's pretty much it. I think they're gonna get blow out that game.
ooh, that's a good strong pick.
Yeah,
Atlanta is coming off a hard loss to the daggone
Cleveland. Yeah,
Cleveland. Yeah, so a lot of
yeah,
people are not expecting Atlanta to do too well.
yeah. They going back home. They desperate. Like desperation always.
They going home.
they
Yeah, they're going home. They're not
That's true.
traveling far, but
No, they not, but it's still like I think,
Dallas,
home cook and all that good stuff. I think they about to like they going to put it on the Cowboys. Once they go up 14-0, 17-0, I don't even think Cowboys gonna try to run the ball anymore. So
right?
that's why I'm not big on Zeke, especially at that price.
Here's the thing: against the Jacksonville defense, Dak Prescott was able to score 29 fantasy points.
Hmm.
Against Washington, 22. Against Tennessee, 16. Against Philly, 21. So I don't know. He hasn't really had a 300-yard game yet.
Hmm.
I said that he's a sleeper pick.
I
Um,
could see that. I could see him being
I
a
think
sleeper.
he's a sleeper pick. I don't think Dallas will win the game.
Hmm.
But I do think it hurts me to say it. I do think he's a sleeper pick.
Nah, I think yeah, you're right. I think he
But
probably do for about 25 points.
yeah, I think he is because he on a damn hot seat. He on him and the coach is on the hot seat.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm thinking might be onto something. I think he probably gonna have his first 300-yard passing
Yeah,
because not only he gonna be trailing, but like like he probably also like feeling the pressure. So and
yeah,
then
the
he got
pressure.
his new
Right.
receiver. So
Yep, yep. You guys new receiver. Still got Allen Hurns over there too.
I mean, Allen earns.
Allen
if he was if he was good, Jacksonville would not get rid of
Hurns.
him.
But yeah, it hurts me to say that because I don't like him at all. I don't even like the way he plays. He reminds me of Russell Wilson.
Mm, really? Yeah.
But Amari Cooper has been doing pretty well for someone who just got there. Also, you gotta
Hmm.
watch out for Cole Beasley. He likes Beasley.
Yeah. I could see it. Yeah, I could see that.
Cole Beasley might actually be a decent slot play.
Hmm.
But Zeke had like 3 touchdowns against the Eagles?
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
It,
so
it
he's
was
overhyped.
ridiculous.
He's way overhyped.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you
And
said.
it's bad to like. I mean, that's hard for me to believe that he's going to put up two great games like that.
Yeah,
Especially Atlanta is coming. Like you already know who to stop when you play the Cowboys.
yeah. Yeah, I would fade Zeke big time.
Yeah. Okay. So we
Um,
agree on that one.
yeah, definitely. Because I'm looking at his last 5 games. Of course, he got 39.7 points, which is phenomenal against the Eagles.
Hmm.
And then against Tennessee, he had 15 points.
Hmm.
Then against Washington, he only had 6 points.
Yeah. That's the part. That's the
So
like Tennessee is a decent defense, but
Tennessee,
like Washington, he
Washington,
only had 6 points.
yeah, they have a decent defense too.
Yeah.
So
But Tennessee even held Brady in check. So
Tennessee's been balling lately. I was
yeah.
just talking to a Tennessee fan last night. He was talking shit too.
Oh
"Hey,
my
we gonna
god.
win the division. Da 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 da. All we gotta do is win one more game." Like
Where are you from the Tennessee fan?
I know, right? You know they come up when they start winning.
Where was he at like the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years?
They come out of the mud when they start winning.
Uh, they haven't been good since they went to the Super Bowl, right? Was it the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Eddie
I think
George.
Mariota took them to the playoffs and they won a crazy game against the Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When was it them
Last
that come back on the Chief after
year.
they were down a lot of points?
Yeah, yeah. They was not supposed to come back.
Yeah, Andy, we gotta get that fixed, man. You gotta do better in the playoff.
Yeah, he definitely do. So that's NFC East.
Yeah. So going from there, I guess we could stay on the Falcons division. What's that? NFC South.
In South. We covered the Saints. We covered the Falcons. Oh, speaking of Falcons, we didn't cover them actually, but
Oh,
Julio.
sure. We really didn't talk about the Falcons. We are so busy hating on the Cowboys.
Yeah, just hating on.
Like,
um, I think
uh,
Julio is a great pick against anybody.
Eagles fans are hated all around the world.
They just hate us.
Yeah, but
Uh,
the Falcons. Yeah. What about Coleman?
who's that? Yo, he pissed me off. Yo, like he was supposed to 2 weeks ago. I had him and he did well, but that was just luck because he was doing terrible.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stick with him.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna stick with him because, but then again, Dallas linebacker, that linebacker is all right.
But yeah. I probably wouldn't mess with him, especially like. But he catch the ball too. That's the good
Yeah, he
part.
catch the ball too out of the backfield.
Yeah, and like who's having a really good season, man. I mean,
Who
there's a lot of good quarterbacks.
there is.
Matt Ryan.
I was
Matt
just
Ryan now.
yep. He's having a really he's due for a big last 5 games. 24.5 points, 32 points, 22 points, 30 points. So, then he had 15 against Pittsburgh. That was terrible. But he's had 300-yard game, 400-yard game, 300-yard game, 300-yard game, 300-yard game, 300-yard game. So
Yeah,
that's a great pick.
yeah. He's like one of the top like fantasy quarterback.
Yeah,
Uh,
43 points. Ew. Yeah, so that's a great pick. Him, Julio Stack. Also, the other receiver, Calvin Ridley. Uh, the first round pick they picked up.
mhm.
He did terrible last week. Pissed everybody off. So he only dropped 7 points last week against the Browns.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was big on them against the Browns, but I know
I was
Browns defense was decent, but I didn't expect Browns offense to do so well.
really
That
that's
was
because Atlanta's defense is terrible. Like
yeah,
their secondary is absolutely absurd, man. That's why I
yeah.
know that Prescott is going to have a good game because he's hungry, his job on the line, Jeff Garrett job on the line, so he's going to make more risky calls. Plus, Atlanta's defense is trash.
Mhm.
Just the secondary is trash.
Mhm.
So I think I'm gonna stack him and Calvin Ridley together with Matt Ryan and yeah, no Tevin Coleman though. Austin Hooper, their tight
Okay.
end. People are big on him, but I'm not big on him like that.
I'm always big on him. He always get me money when I pick him.
For real? Damn, he had 11 targets. He caught 10 of them
Yeah,
last week.
yeah. He
Um,
always give me money when I pick him.
yeah,
He never disappoint me, like especially for a tight end and his price. He
yeah.
always do okay, do well.
Right now his price went up a lot, so that's why I ain't fucking with him.
Yeah. He
But
on the top. He on the top 10 of the tight ends.
yeah, he dropped 21 points last week. I think he's gonna be highly owned.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, it might be a good pick for cash games or tournament GPP. Uh, so
Yeah. Hmm.
Panthers.
Panthers. Oh my gosh.
We talk about NFC South now. So
Yeah. So
Panthers.
we only have the Panthers and who else left?
Uh,
We already talked about Falcons, Saints. So
Panthers. Who's in the NFC South? Falcons, Saints, Panthers.
they must be on the bye week.
Must be
Yeah.
Falcons.
But but the Panthers should be I mean, they should have a good game. A good week. They playing the Detroit Lions.
Oh God, the Lions are just terrible.
Yeah.
First, everybody thought they was going to be good, but guess what? Lose what the Lions just came out. Their second wide receiver is out for the game.
Yeah, I see that. I
That's
see
crazy.
that. So yeah, so other research I was doing is like what's his name? The main receiver for the Lions. It's like people
Galladay.
is giving up. Yeah, people are giving up on him.
I was
People don't
big
know
on.
what to do with him.
I know.
Huh?
I was big on him at the beginning of the season, but he's not doing well.
Yeah. So it sounds like I mean I'm probably gonna put him on a couple lineups based on like his target should go up, but like whenever his target should go up, it never really go up.
Never
So
really go up. They've been saying that for the last. All right, here's the thing. Galladay had 13 targets last week.
hmm
So he did score a touchdown. He had 78 yards in a touchdown.
hmm
Um, you dropped 20 points. So that's not bad. Uh,
Mm-mm.
given his price was 5,100 last week, but now it's 5,800. We
Oh
can't
wow.
afford no 20 damn points. We need 25.
35.
Yeah, we need to get up there. You level one wide receiver, man.
Yeah.
Uh, so I wouldn't even play him because everybody gonna be focused on him. The defense is gonna be focused on him.
And the Panthers defense is not bad.
Nope.
I mean,
They
I know, like,
pretty
I
decent.
know it looked bad against the Pittsburgh, but they're not that bad.
Nah. So I actually got some exposure to T. Jones for the Detroit Lions because I think people are going to be focused on Galladay.
Hmm.
So T.J. Jones is a good pick. He's actually, I've seen him in highlight films last year. He still gets targets, but now that second wide receiver now, I think he's going to get a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are sleeping on him.
Yeah. You
TJ.
know, my thing with the Lions too, are they like I mean, are they still playing this season or are they done? Are they giving up for the season? Because they getting rid of players and it just seemed like they slowly giving up.
Yeah. What's their record?
3-6.
Ew.
Yeah. It just seems something like I don't know. I think the only thing that left for them to do is cut ties with their quarterback.
Yeah, they got to cut ties with him.
Yeah. So yeah, but the other team in the NFC South is Bucks. Cause we cover all the team in the NFC South.
Oh, the Bucks. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We did
Yeah.
cover them. Yeah. So, yeah, Lions, T.J. Jones is a good pick. Panthers, who you like for the Panthers?
Cam Newton. Um,
Yeah,
Cam is due.
he's definitely
I'm still not big on the running back. I know he's been doing work.
McCaffrey.
Yeah. But they pick him to do what he's doing now, so
I
I
don't
should
know.
know they was gonna run the offense through him.
Yeah, they love running it through.
Yeah, so that'd
30
be
points,
like
24 points, 24 points, 30 points. 30. He had 36 points last week. He's gonna be highly owned. Plus, his price went up like crazy. I'm not playing him.
mm, okay. So you fading them too.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Um,
highly owned.
what receiver is good to pair with Cam?
I looked up the statistics that the number one receiver is always the best way to stack. And 15% of the winning lineups, the
Mm-hmm.
number one receiver was always the in the lineup. So it was a really high percentage. I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. When I was doing my research.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Funches.
Punches. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Hands down. And people ain't expecting to play. People aren't playing Funches at all.
Hmm.
Uh they don't like him. He's not deep threat. But
Yeah.
he has playmaker ability. Brought 3 of 5 targets for 32 yards
Oh.
last week. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
He
One
hasn't put
thing.
numbers. It's like that's a tough one to pick though. Whew.
Punches. Like how much? What's his price?
5,100.
Oh yeah, that is tough.
He ain't dropped no more than 18 points all season.
Yeah, he needs to be around like 43, 44 for me to feel a little bit more comfortable. That's seven.
Yeah, 50. His price went down, so I think it's a good pick, but it's a risky
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Every time his
I
price
said
done
I
well.
said this. I said this though. Greg Olson is due too. Um,
Yeah,
he
he's been
burned me.
playing.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, you compare him.
Yeah, I am pairing him within a couple lineups because he burned me last week.
Yeah,
Um, but I know that was like that game just got away from them.
that was
So
Pittsburgh.
yeah,
He still had 4 receptions, 40 yards, which isn't bad for a tight end.
yeah.
Uh,
But I mean, I mean, that's like Cam Newton boy right there.
yeah,
Like his record with Greg Olsen on the lineup is like ridiculously good
yeah.
versus when he's not on the lineup.
That's his
So
boy, man. He gonna get a lot of red zone targets. So
yep,
good pick.
yeah. And oh, one thing we forgot to mention, the New Orleans Saints,
Yeah.
Brandon Marshall.
Oh, they
What
picked
you
him
think?
up?
Yeah,
Oh.
what you think of that? I
That's
forgot.
interesting because he's been working out with them. I didn't know they picked him up.
Yeah,
Uh,
they picked him up. I mean, after Des Bryant tore his ACL.
yeah. Achilles or something.
The killer, yeah, whatever, something like that.
Wow, that's interesting. He got to get used to the playbook, but I think Brandon Marshall hasn't been a threat all year. I mean, that's why the last
No.
team did get rid of him, but with a good
Hmm.
quarterback behind him.
Drew
Ooh,
Brees, yeah.
yeah, that's serious.
Maybe not this week, but
Yeah, but upcoming, like they trying to build a Super Bowl team, man.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
didn't
mean,
know.
they don't. What you say?
I didn't know they picked him up. That's a good pickup.
Yeah, they did. They picked
Cause they
Brandon
needed it.
Marshall. Yeah, I mean, which is weird because I think I don't understand how they number one receiver doing so well when everybody know is only going to
Right.
him.
Right.
Like I don't even understand that. Like I should just triple
You
team
know
that
what it
guy,
is?
but uh,
Lights, camera, action.
mm-hmm.
The boy,
Explain.
Camera,
Uh-huh.
Kamara,
Mm-hmm.
he taking away all the attention, man. I mean, like in fantasy drafts this year, he was number one pick, first round.
Really?
Yes, Kamara is killing the game, man. Look at his DraftKings profile.
Mm-hmm.
26, 33, 26, 44, 37, 46 fantasy points, man.
Mm.
This dude is just like killing the game. And his price dropped big time because I don't even know why his price dropped.
Because Mark Ingram came back.
Nah. Even when Mark
Oh.
Ingram came back, he was still dropping numbers.
Mm. But I'm saying like why his price dropped. I was
I
trying to
don't
figure out.
know. It was 8,700. Now it's 8,200.
Hmm. Interesting.
Big time drop.
They must think some of those going to Brandon Marshall and then Mark Ingram coming back. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, Mark
Wow.
Ingram been back for 3 weeks and he ain't been doing shit.
Yeah. I mean, he did okay last. He split carries. Um.
Yeah. Fantasy wise, I don't think he's been doing it.
Yeah.
Except for that one time, it was like Monday Night Football. He had 2 touchdowns.
Hmm.
Um, but they're taking away. He's taking away all the attention from the defenses. So that's why that dude be left open. I don't see you,
No, I don't know what happened.
but he's talking about Saints. I don't know how we got on the Saints.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I just brought it back
speaking of
to
Saints, I
Brandon
meant to
Marshall.
tell you, Traquan Smith is a good play too for the Saints. T. Smith.
Saquon Smith.
Yeah, he's that third receiver that's been playing off of the number one receiver.
Oh,
So
I saw that. I saw that.
yeah, Traquan Smith is a good play. I played him last week and got burnt big time, but I think he's due because everybody forgets about him.
Hmm.
Also, Ben Watson. I don't know why
Yeah.
we keep forgetting all these players.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. We could go to another team.
Um, what are you talking about? Panthers. Anybody else from the Panthers? They got Luke Kuechly back there. They got a pretty decent defense.
Yeah.
Detroit. Oh, from my research, Detroit. They said play Theo Riddick.
Oh yes.
He's asleep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
play him.
Theoretic.
I gotta play.
Yeah. Especially with the guy out, is another running back that catch the ball. So yes,
Yeah, Theo
theoretic is
Riddick
good.
is a good pick. He catches the ball like you said. He's a sleeper. Nobody gonna be on him.
Hmm.
Yep. Oh, I
Um,
like on Johnson too.
what's that?
Actually, I don't. I just like him. I don't think he's gonna do well. He's the running back for Detroit, but if you need a cheap running back that's average, he'll do it. I just like
So is the backup
no, he's the number one.
for
K,
Detroit?
yep, K Johnson.
What's the no? So theoretic is the number two running?
Oh yeah, so you haven't been paying attention. Theoretic has been like the number four. he don't even get no clock.
What?
Yeah,
So what's the other guy named the number one running back?
on Johnson, Kerryon. He dropped 25.9 points last week. And guess how much he costed? $4,700.
Wow.
And that was against who? A Chicago defense with
Yeah.
fucking Khalil Mack back there.
Yeah.
So this nigga might be a good pick.
I mean, I think he's a good. I mean, if we're thinking the
But
fourth running back is a good pick.
right. But I'm thinking like it's scary because his daggone price jumped up $1,000 from
Hmm.
4,700 to 5,800.
Yeah, that's a lot
But
for.
if he did that against a Chicago defense, which is like number one right now, he could do it against anybody. But that is
Hmm.
a division game too. So
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, but the Panthers defense is pretty good too.
yep.
They got the skills at least.
Yeah.
Um,
So carry on. I gotta play carry on. I guarantee that's another one people I don't think they're talking about too much because they got
mhm.
Luke Kuechly back there, but he ain't the whole defense.
Yeah.
Who we got next?
I mean, we're on the line, so let's stick with their division. Um,
Vikings, Packers.
Packers already lost, but the Vikings and Minnesota match is
Packers won.
actually hmm?
The Packers won.
They lost to the Seahawks.
No, they won.
Go
You sure?
ahead, check it out.
I was watching that game, dog.
You probably fell asleep,
How
knowing you.
the hell did they lose? Wait a second.
Exactly.
How the hell did they lose that? It was up.
I know. So, um,
That's crazy.
so you had the Chicago and Minnesota division game.
Chicago and who?
Minnesota. So
Oh, that's Monday night. We don't gotta talk about that.
that's Sunday night. Yeah.
I mean
Okay.
Sunday night. Oh. Okay, so this is Sunday night. Chicago, Minnesota. Uh, Thielen. What's up with him?
He's coming back from an injury, so I, I mean, it's tough because you think about it, like he's been like so consistent.
Yeah,
I don't be trusting,
I don't be trusting none of that, man.
but I mean, it's a gamble either way. I mean, you could gamble on it, which probably a lot of people picking him, but I probably, me personally, I probably
Yeah,
just leave that alone.
yeah, he's gonna be highly owned. Plus, he disappoint people at the week before last
Hmm.
when they coming off a bye too.
Yeah.
Uh, he only dropped 12 points, which was
Hmm.
unheard of. But he was averaging like 25 points per
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. And then Chicago, I mean, Chicago defense is pretty good too. So,
They are, they
and
are.
we all know Kirk Cousins like to turn the ball over.
Yeah,
So,
I
um,
like. I mean, but Kirk Cousins been playing really well with Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs in the backfield. As
hmm
far as fantasy wise, he's
hmm
doing really well.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah. You'll put up points, but I'm also like,
he's-
I know that's very risky because the Minnesota Vikings offense is good.
yeah,
But I'm actually picking Chicago defense this week.
yeah, yeah. That's a division game too, right?
Yeah, they're at home, division games, and I know, I mean, Kirk Cousins is due for two interception, a pick six here and there. So
Yeah, Trubisky's gonna have a decent game too.
okay, Vikings defense is good too, though.
Yeah, except for some days they're not consistent.
No, they're not. They're not.
Like
They're
when they
not as
got blown out by the Bills, that was
good.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, their defense is. Let's look at the Vikings defense real quick. Where they fall 2,500. They put up 22 points. They could put up some fantasy points though, like you said. So
hmm
they might be a
hmm
good pick fantasy wise.
Vikings defense.
Yep,
Yeah.
because the Bears coming off a hot offensive play.
hmm
Uh, Jabruski threw a few touchdowns, and Allen Robinson had 2 touchdowns. Uh, even the running back is a good. play. Chicago's running back is a good play.
Yeah. I
Tariq
played in the last 2 weeks. I don't think who?
Tariq Cohen.
Oh, I played the other running
Yeah.
back.
Jordan Howard is like number 2 now.
Yeah.
But Tariq Cohen catches a lot of balls out of the backfield.
Hmm.
So 22 points, 24 points, 33 points. You know.
Yeah.
Like, but there again, like you said, Minnesota has a good defense. So I don't know. It's always about picking the best running back that you think is going to do that week. And
Hmm.
right now, I don't think he's the best, but he's going to be low owned. I know
Yeah.
that.
I think the scary part for this game, I don't know, like the weather. What's the weather like over there?
For the Bears game,
Yeah. I mean, it's in Chicago, which I assume it would be like cold and snowy.
oh,
Um, that would have an impact if they. I mean, I would not. I wouldn't touch either quarterback for this game.
nah, it's just going to be partly cloudy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I probably still wouldn't touch any of the quarterback for this game, just based on they playing better defenses of division games, which already screaming at us for it to be a low scoring game.
Yeah, it's going to be a low scoring game. But
Yeah. So
yeah, but it's too
our
hard.
running backs is
Plus, it's cold.
yeah.
And yeah, I would, if anything, I would play the running backs.
Yeah, the running backs.
But
That's what I would touch on. Like,
even though Vikings running back isn't that good.
mm-mm. But that's like your best bet if you want to touch that game. Probably the best to stick running backs.
Yeah. I would play Adam Thielen though, because he's like the
Okay.
hottest person in the league right now.
Hmm.
I would play him on some lineups,
Okay.
but I'm not even playing any Sunday night.
Yeah, and especially for I guess for him too, he's also like, what's his price?
80 something, 184,
Yeah, that's crazy. That's tell you a lot too, because
82.
who's the highest on the receiving end?
Michael Thomas 8800, which is
Oh,
really
okay.
extremely high for him. That's way too high for him.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
I
It's crazy.
mean, you know what they're saying. They are playing the Eagles that's like really banged up in
Right.
the backs. But yeah, moving on from that division. Oh wow, this man.
We got we covered everybody except for Pittsburgh.
We haven't touched Pittsburgh, Arizona game. I mean, Pittsburgh division, the Arizona division,
All right, let's
and the
talk.
Denver divisions. Um,
All right, notables from where you want to go? Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh already play, right? Oh no, they on the bye week. Which one is it?
They playing. They
They
playing
play?
Jacksonville. Yeah.
Oh, they play. Oh yeah, they are playing Jacksonville. Hmm.
So,
Oh, let's touch the Baltimore game first. Because we
all
do,
right.
yeah. Because did we talk about that game already? Oh, we just talk about it off the air.
Oh yeah,
uh,
Baltimore is doubtful. Joe Flacco is not playing basically.
mhm.
Um, Lamar Jackson or and RG3 are going to get some playing time. Both of them are going to get some playing time, but primarily Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it seems like we should leave those two alone.
All right, leave those two alone for those
uh,
fantasy people.
yeah. So
Um,
I guess this game is not really, I mean, that many players we could play.
if anything, play the wide receivers for Baltimore
Hmm.
because they're playing a trash ass Bengals secondary. Trash,
Hmm. Hmm.
trash,
Yeah.
trash. That's why
This
I'm
was,
surprised when
hmm
they beat up on them.
yeah. Like, here's what I'm scared of, right? With playing receivers from the Ravens. Um, because like with everything, it's like now everything seems worse than it is.
Yeah,
It's like they play the Saints. I know the Saints kill. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've been bad. They like they supposedly like in pace to actually be the worst defense ever.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I don't know how you come from playing the Saints so bad and not do better. So and then Ravens pretty much making it easier on them by like confusing the offense with like two of the same quarterback, and then the main quarterback get hurt. So I feel like it's the Ravens offense probably not gonna do so well.
yeah. The
Me,
Bengals
I would stay away from
defense
them
actually
too.
put up some decent fantasy points. 22 points against Miami, 19 points against Tampa Bay.
Hmm.
So their defense might be a good pick, the Bengals defense, because of the
Mm,
Ravens quarterback situation.
that's true.
Uh, so I think for some reason, I'm big on the Baltimore wide receivers, like because they've been doing terrible all weekend. I mean, all
Hmm.
year, and I feel like a change up is going to do something.
Hmm.
So
See,
you
me, I would stay away from them.
got,
uh, they've been doing bad all year with a quarterback that throw the ball deep a lot, no matter how bad or good it is. Then now you got a rookie, a rookie quarterback coming in and that run the ball more than passing it. And then you also have RG3 that's known for running more than passing the ball. So I would just leave them alone. Don't get me wrong, they could have a good game, but it just they playing a really bad team. But
but
it's
that's
just
the only reason why I'm not leaving them alone is because
Mhm.
they're playing a terrible defense.
I know, but the quarterback is not screaming at you that they going to.
And then they got Crabtree, Jerron Brown, who's a deep threat. They got
Mhm.
Willie Seed. So they got the receivers are there.
Yeah.
But it's like, have they been playing? It's a division game. Have they been playing any defenses that are trash? Oh, they
Hmm.
played Cincinnati before.
Hmm. What was the score in that game? Probably low
23
score, right?
34. No, it was a high 23-34.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they lost. They lost to Cincinnati. That was at Cincinnati. Their receivers put up decent numbers, 20 points. But who knows? I just like it.
Okay.
I think they're gonna be highly owned too, by the way.
Yeah.
Because
Another one we disagree on.
I think they're gonna be highly owned because they're in the green on DraftKings.
Yeah.
So but yeah,
Yeah. I mean, me, I would stay away from them.
yeah, yeah. Just based off of it. And you making a good point though, it's because of the quarterback.
Yeah, that's why I'm staying away from
Yeah,
them. Not
yeah,
because I think their defense is like great.
yeah.
The quarterbacks, I mean, don't really give me.
But it's like that damn Matt Barkley was, you know, he's any given Sunday. Matt
Yeah.
Barkley did well. And he's a throwing quarterback, so I can't compare the two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh
That's the.
yeah. What I like about Lamar Jackson is that he has experience. Like his coach has been playing him every single game.
Hmm.
Gets in every game. So he has a little bit of experience. But you're right, he runs the ball a lot, so it's scary.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll do. He'll do. I mean, if I were to play somebody. Oh,
You need some coffee?
huh?
What was I gonna say?
You were
Uh
talking about Lamar Jackson. I was saying like if I were to play somebody from from the Ravens, I probably just play the quarterback. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
It make more sense to play the quarterback than
yeah,
any of the receiver. If I would, but I probably won't touch that
yeah. I would what? Against a Bengals defense?
game.
Oh man, they're gonna trash their defense. Um,
Yeah.
it's just I've been watching these Bengals, and I know all year they just been doing terrible.
Hmm. Hmm.
Plus, it's a division game. It might be a low scoring game. Who knows?
Yeah. You said they were high scoring last time, but
It was last time. That was at Bengals.
yeah.
This was at Baltimore.
It's a different ball game now. Bengals don't have the top receiver that is game time decision.
Yeah,
Ravens don't have the starting quarterback. I mean, I think Lamar Jackson probably end up taking the job from Joe Flacco from today because he
yeah,
probably played well enough to keep it.
yeah.
But I just I don't see how no receivers have a great game. But hey, we'll see. Maybe you on to something.
I don't know because it's we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Here's the thing. I thought AJ Green was officially out, but he's not.
Game
So
time
that's going
decision.
to change a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
If he is out, I would not play Tyler Boyd. If he's in, I will stack Andy Dalton and a Tyler Boyd
Hmm,
and Joe Mixon.
hmm.
I'll be huge on him
Yeah.
because a lot of people think AJ Green is going to be out, but I just read a report saying that he's going to be doing pre-workouts, and they're going to see how he feels.
Yeah.
So I could see it at the last second. This will be one of those winning lineups because a lot of people think AJ Green is going to be out, and they think that Andy Dalton is going to do bad because it's a Baltimore defense. I could
Hmm.
see this being a winning lineup.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Okay. I
I
mean,
could see it.
that's all right. I mean,
It's a risky pick, but Andy Dalton's only $5,000. He's been playing terrible
hmm,
without AJ Green. With AJ Green, he does a little bit better.
hmm.
Well, that's actually a real risky pick, actually. This is Baltimore defense. Whew.
Yeah.
But it's a division game. In division games, they tend to go the opposite way of what the hell you think. So I think Andy Dalton and Tyler Boyd is a good pick if AJ Green is playing. And we got to stay on top of that when top ends.
Yeah. I agree. Um, so now from that to, I mean, are you done with that game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so 20 minutes ago, Ian Rappaport said the Bengals are getting healthy at wide receiver position as AJ Green nears a return.
Hmm.
So that means he might be coming. He might be coming
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, they say it's a game time decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they call a game time decision. So they won't know until like,
Yeah. So like game time. But I would be following Ian Rappaport if he's sometimes they do that so the other team don't know what to do,
yeah.
keeping it secret. But he most likely going to play. It's just his toe. Shit.
Now,
Who's next?
they're saying John Walls is expected to play. I mean, I didn't even know he was not going to play.
Yeah, he was hurt too. Once again, if AJ Green come back, John Ross will be a decent play. Even though he burned me last week,
Hmm.
still scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
He's fast. He's a real fast receiver.
Hmm.
Again, once again,
Um,
Baltimore defense, man, that is like top three.
so to be taking that risk on a player based on like some, I mean, what about if AJ Green re-injured the toe?
Yep, yep. That's a good risk to take.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good risk to take. I think
That's
it's a good risk. It's gonna be low owned. That's what we're looking for.
true. Hmm.
And he's one of those people that only need a couple receptions to make a big deal.
Hmm.
So,
But you're not playing him though, right? You're playing Tyler Boyd. You
you just
said.
actually made me think about playing him, so I'm gonna write that down. Like I might have to expose him one good time.
Hmm.
He'll be the one that I'll be like, damn it, I wish I had him.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that. So yeah, I might expose him as soon as we get done. I'm gonna put him on the lineup.
Yeah. So after that, other games, that's
I
a
might
big
have to put
one.
Nathan Green on one too, just in case.
Okay. You done with that game? Because you also
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
other big one in that division is the Pittsburgh and Jacksonville one.
Ooh. 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 I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So I'm huge on Vince McDonald for some reason. The damn
Who was
tight,
that? Who was that?
the tight end for Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. Hmm. You enjoying them chips?
My bad.
Nah, you good.
I'm like, that's a good matchup. I'm all over Blake Bortles too. I think he's gonna be low old. They got Fournette back. He was passing deep last week. He's starting to see a little bit more comfortable. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, Moncrief had 3 receptions and almost 100 yards and a touchdown.
Hmm. Yeah, sound like it might be a good bet. I mean, I'm big on Jacksonville. I mean, I think there's gonna be a couple upset this week, and I think that's one of them.
They always play hard.
Yeah, I mean they intercept Big Ben for like 5 interception last two
Wow,
times,
they
the last
do.
two games. So they play well against Big Ben. I mean, a lot of points scored, but I just think I don't know. I believe they're going to upset the Steelers.
That's an interesting pick.
Yeah. I mean, I also think. I mean, I'm big on the defense this week because I don't think people are messing with the defense.
They somebody put up big numbers. Oh, it was the Cowboys.
Hmm.
They're supposed to have this good defense, but the Cowboys put up 40 points on them.
Yeah.
You believe that?
Yeah. I mean, it's like that at time though. Like
I just
uh,
think the defense is a little bit overhyped.
no, I don't think it's as good, but I just think they have Big Ben number.
They do. And it's in their favor because let me tell you, Big Ben had 5 touchdowns last game.
Yep.
He played
So everybody gonna be on Big Ben.
everybody.
It's gonna be this week. I mean, and it's capable of putting those same numbers as far as like touchdown. I just think he's gonna throw a lot of interceptions too.
Right.
So
Those 5 touchdowns was against a Carolina defense. Wow.
hmm hmm which is it capable of.
So what you think about the wide receivers for Pittsburgh?
I don't know much about him like that. I don't know, but um, I mean, you can't go wrong on picking Brown. I
Yeah. I
mean,
don't think a lot of I think he's a great pick
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah, yeah,
he is really cheap.
yeah.
7,800 plus he is Antonio Brown, man.
Yeah, it's like the one of the best receivers in the game, and the other guy Juju too. I mean,
Yeah, Juju's been doing well too.
and I think the running back is due for a bad
Oh,
week too.
yeah, I'm a complete opposite. I'm huge on him.
Really,
I'm huge
I
on him.
think I just think it's different when he was like, "Oh, I'm trying to keep my job," versus, "Oh,
Yeah.
I got the job now for the rest of the season," and then he's coming back from like a concussion. That's just my view of it.
He only had one bad game for the whole 10 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just one. So the other bad game he had, he left early.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about 38, 37, 31, 41. 32 fantasy points.
Mm-hmm.
That's just disgusting. And these are
Yeah.
against good defenses. Because your boy Tomlin liked to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm heavy on James Conner this week
Okay.
because I think a lot of people aren't going to have him because they Jacksonville defense is going to stop him. So I have him all over my lineups.
Hmm.
Uh, just going against the grain.
Mm-hmm. I actually think more people gonna pick him than you think.
For real.
Yeah. See, I was thinking the opposite. I think more people gonna pick him, and I think he's going to disappoint some people.
Okay, that might happen.
Now, I don't know though.
We'll see. But I like the wide receiver. I'm really huge on the tight end for. If I don't play wide receivers, I will play that damn tight end, Vance
Hmm.
McDonald.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, they offense is like, I mean, they always score points.
Well, it's because Jacksonville doesn't do well against tight ends.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though they one linebacker came back last week.
Did he?
Yeah.
So I don't have much exposure on the wide receivers, but I do have, and I could be wrong. It could be the wrong damn tight end too. I could be Vance McDonald, but it'll be Jesse James that get the bread because that happened.
Yeah. 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 I mean, James is. I mean, he usually do well,
Yeah,
but just like what happened with the Colts last week,
exactly.
I didn't know that guy only played 1/3 of the snap, so he didn't even play half of the snap.
Yeah, he didn't even play that much. That wasn't expected.
Yeah, and he scored 3 touchdowns instead of.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna have to put Jesse James on just one. He's cheap. He's not expected to do
They
well.
play with. Do they play with them in the tight ends?
Yeah, they play with two tight ends.
They do play with two tight ends.
Jesse James gets touches every single game. He's about 3 or 4 targets every game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jacksonville, Leonard Fournette is a okay play. I mean, when you think about the best, I don't think this is the best matchup to play. Uh, as far as all the other matchups.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
I mean, Leonard Fournette he's a beast. So I mean, but I don't know if he's a good play. I don't think he's the best play
yeah,
because it's Jacksonville. I mean, it's because it's Pittsburgh defense.
yeah. And then it's also like very unpredictable with both teams.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Big Ben one week he'll throw 5 touchdowns, another week he'll throw 5 interceptions. Like, and then you have like Jacksonville. It's like Blake Bortles will whoop on the Patriots, and then next following week he look like he shouldn't even be in the league.
Right, right.
It's just like
That's, it's funny that you just said that because you would think you're joking, but that's the like real stuff. Like this dude,
yeah, it is.
5 interceptions.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like he actually have the most 5 interception games in the league. It's like what? Yeah, so that's the I mean that's the harsh part. And this year you haven't really had like this one bad game too. That's another reason I like the Jacksonville defense this week.
Oh yeah, that's a sleeper
Yeah,
because, like
yeah,
you said, that's a sleeper because
yeah.
I just got a notification 1 minute ago. It's official. Lamar Jackson is starting against the Bengals.
Yeah. I
Nobody.
don't think yeah, I don't think we had issue with that. I think our issue is like the fact that it's gonna be splitting quarterback duty with RG3.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Pittsburgh and Jacksonville. I think, like you said, I think I agree with you on Jacksonville's defense. So I'm gonna write that down.
That's all. I'm not messing with anyone else but the Jacksonville defense.
Yeah, they've been disappointing a lot of people. They're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even
Yeah.
know if Bouye is back though. I don't know.
Who?
AJ Bouye.
Oh, okay. And then yeah. So forget about this game.
Oh, he is back. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. AJ. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's a cornerback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking linebacker.
Oh, that's what you was talking about.
Yeah, AJ
Oh,
Bouye. I don't know why I said linebacker. I
yeah.
was
You
thinking about
gotta
the
get the
Falcons
facts
guy.
straight. You get me all messed up in the game.
Yeah, my bad.
Yo, that's huge. um, yeah, that's huge, man. That's huge. Yeah, that's huge. I wouldn't even play any wide receivers.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that Jacksonville way better when they play at home. They way better when Fournette is there, and then
Yeah,
they get one of their star cornerback. So you know they're going to disappoint a lot of people that's like big on the Steelers because the Steelers riding high right now with coming from like 5 touchdowns against a good defense.
yeah. And I'm not too big on the Pittsburgh's secondary.
Oh no, they defense is like
Like subpar.
questionable at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually have exposure to one of the receivers for Blake Bortles, which is D.D. Westbrook. He's the #1 receiver there.
D.D. Westbrook. Okay.
Yeah, D.E.
D.D.
D.E. Westbrook. I just got a little bit exposure to him because once again, it is Blake Bortles. I don't know how he's gonna play.
Man.
Uh, so,
But then again, it will be the game that, because like I said, that's that same reason I'm big on the Jacksonville defense. It's the same reason like somebody could be big on Blake Bortles because he played well against the Pittsburgh too.
he always does.
And like we should know that was coming for Kim last week too. He don't do well against Pittsburgh. I don't
Nope.
know why. Remember a few years ago, he got blown out just like that against the
Yep, yep,
Steelers.
fact.
Hmm.
That's
So
because that coach know what they doing when they going against him.
yeah,
Uh, but who else is in that league division?
that's it. We already covered all. I mean, we got the
Oh, Browns, Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers. Yeah,
oh Browns. Are they playing this week?
nah, they ain't playing this week.
Yeah, so we already cover. Yeah, we cover all of them. But we could go with Jacksonville division. We already touch. We already talk about the Texans.
Saints. Saints.
No, no, Tennessee and Colts.
You know what? Everybody's big on Tennessee this week. I don't fuck with them.
I think Colts gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Colts gonna win.
Hyping up Corey Davis. I don't like him because he did us dirty against the Eagles. So I'm just not
What
gonna
was
play him
that?
because
What
I'm
was that?
spiteful.
What position they play?
It's this new wide receiver from for the Titans that's been doing well. He be putting up numbers, yo. Like
Yeah, but remember, their quarterback is still horrible.
You don't like Mariota?
Nah, he's
I like
horrible.
Mariota.
Nah, he's another one that played a little bit better at home than
But
on the road.
like fantasy wise, I like the guy because
Oh, okay, because he's a
high
running
ceiling.
quarterback.
Yeah,
Hmm?
he has a high ceiling. High. He dropped
Uh,
34 points against Philly.
yeah, everybody dropped 30 points against Philly.
So 22 points last game, 24 points week 9. Last 3 games he's been doing average.
Okay.
He only had a 300-yard game against Philly. So I don't know. Maybe I think people are too high on him. I'm not picking him.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
like him.
I'm
Uh,
actually
yeah.
uh
But Colts defense ain't all that neither.
yeah. I actually was thinking about picking the defense.
I actually am too.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy wise, there I think it's a good pick
Mm-hmm.
because
Mariota like to turn the ball over.
yeah, he ain't gonna throw for no more than 150 yards.
Yeah.
Everybody's too hype on this Corey Davis guy. Now that they know about him, they're gonna be on him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I think Colts defense. I think they score a touchdown today. The defense scores a touchdown.
Yep. Yep.
Um, but I am gonna pick the hype boy Corey Davis because I have him on 125-cent lineup somewhere.
Okay. So you're not risking much.
I'm not risking nothing on him. Just 125-cent lineup. I gotta have him because every time
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have him, he did well.
Mm-hmm.
You just have him, so I can be like, I told y'all this nigga sucks.
Yeah.
So that's on the Tennessee side. You said something about Deion Lewis. You like him from Tennessee?
Um, I mean, it's just like people getting off of him this week because it disappointed a lot of people last week,
Yeah,
and is he touched the ball a lot. That's why I was like, okay. I mean, it's not that expensive for somebody that touched the ball so much.
yeah.
I feel like he have like a
4,800.
yeah,
He had 2 targets. He only dropped 8 points. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
That might be a decent pick.
yeah.
Colts
So
defense supposedly not supposed to do too well against running backs. Um,
and
uh,
it's a division game. It's gonna be a tough game.
yeah, it's gonna be a tough, hard fought game.
Yeah.
Uh, Everybody's expecting Tennessee to win. What's the spread on that?
I don't know. I will check.
I'm looking at Derrick Henry is the other running back for Tennessee. He runs hard. He be trucking,
Really?
but I don't like him fantasy wise.
Why?
He don't put enough rushing yards. He's a north to south runner.
Oh wow.
He's a hard nosed runner.
Is Colts the favorite?
Oh, Colts the favorite?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Let's see.
It's really tight though.
Oh yeah.
1.5.
Oh, 1.5. Oh, it's tight. Yeah, that's the
So
tight game. What's the over under? They don't tell you that?
no, I think I 51.
51. Oh wow. I do got exposure to T.Y. Hilton a lot of places. I think T.Y. is gonna be due for a big game.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't had a really big game yet.
Titans defense is too good for me to mess with T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, man.
This division game, I think like they beat the odds against all odds.
Yeah.
They on
Wow. So far it looked like more people picking the
Colts.
no, more people picking the Titans. It's really close though.
Uh,
52 versus 48. I mean, where I'm looking at.
yeah,
Um, and then yeah, so you know they give teams 3 points for being at home, but
yeah.
they really think Titans is slightly the better team. But
Okay,
Col-
just slightly.
Colts start with 3 points at home,
Okay.
but and then 1.5.
Um,
That's crazy.
so the Colts is the favorite there. Uh, Marlon Mack put up big fantasy points, but he only
Who?
put up Marlon Mack. He's the number one running back for Colts,
Okay.
but he's going against the number one defense for running backs.
Hmm.
Um, and he only puts up good numbers against the bad defenses.
Hmm.
He's an average to me, but he'll just randomly put up numbers. So 6,000, I don't think he's a good pick.
Yeah.
Um, I'll be pissed if he go off though. It's a
Mm.
division game. Like division games do that to you.
Especially they probably win. That's crazy. How do you feel about the Colts quarterback?
You know, his arm hasn't been healed all the way, so he hasn't been throwing deep balls in the beginning
Hmm.
of the year.
Hmm.
But he's been putting up numbers too. He's been throwing 40 games, 40 times a game.
Uh-huh.
I'm not big on him for some reason. I just noticed.
Okay. Me too. Like
I don't know why.
I haven't been big on him at all, and that's. I mean, I used to like him.
I don't know why we have it because he's been putting up fantasy points.
Yeah.
Against Houston, which is a good defense, he dropped 39.7 points,
Mm-hmm.
28.7 against the Jets, decent defense.
Mm-hmm.
Last week against Jacksonville, he put up 22 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a 464-yard game. God damn, that's against the Texans.
Yeah.
And he's cheaper than normal. Normally
Mm-hmm.
like 60 something hundred. Right now it's 5,900.
Yeah.
But against the Tennessee defense. But we know he gonna throw the ball. We know he
Mm-hmm.
gonna throw the ball. Actually might be a sleeper now that you bring it up.
Tennessee defense hold Tom Brady, hold all the quarterbacks to like mediocre number, like,
Yeah.
including Tom Brady. I mean, Tom Brady haven't been playing well, but
He didn't have Gronkowski neither. But,
yeah.
um
So
yeah.
I don't know if I will mess with that.
I just think that's a good sleeper pick.
Yeah, yeah.
Andrew Luck and T.Y. staff. You're right. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Then we have couple more games to go. Arizona and Oakland.
Arizona, Oakland.
Some two bad teams.
I want to stay away from it.
You do?
Yeah, but if you need like a cheap wide receiver, it's best to go to those games. They hyping up Fitzgerald.
That's my guy, man.
Yeah, they hyping him up. The fantasy guys, they like he's a good pick.
Yeah, I actually didn't stay away from this game,
Yeah,
surprisingly.
tell me about it. You like it?
I mean Oakland, it looked like they mailed it in, so I picked the. I have a lineup. I mean, it's a very cheap thing, but I picked the Arizona defense.
Oh, for real?
Pick Arizona defense. I picked Arizona quarterback. That's risky. I know that is risky.
It's kind of, but it's not really because it's against Oakland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then
Yeah,
I picked
so
Fitzgerald.
I like it. I like it as far as a winning lineup. I like it.
Yeah, and then I was able to stack it with like really like stars.
That's the thing. I like it.
Yeah, so
It's risky if you play it. It's Oakland. They just giving up, like you said. They giving up, man.
they want the number one pick.
Yeah, they've given up. He's rebuilding over there.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Carr just looks so frustrated. I don't like the way he played right now. He
Mm-hmm.
just looks
Yeah,
so
he's done. He's done because
yeah
pretty much you risking his life. You risking his life out there
yeah
by putting like mediocre talent around him, and
exactly.
everybody know you're rebuilding. So I mean, the other guy's not really gonna play. Jordan Nelson is out. Like, yeah,
Martavius Bryant is out, so you got
yeah,
Seth Roberts and freaking Brandon LaFell,
yeah.
which I have exposure to Seth Roberts because who knows.
Mm-hmm.
I think Patrick Peterson is going to be on LaFell, and Seth Roberts is going to be open.
Yeah,
He
and
still got
there's another quarterback that turned the ball over a lot.
yeah.
So that's why I'm picking Arizona defense. I think they're a sleeper.
Arizona defense been burning me a lot lately too. So
For her.
yeah, they've been messing me up.
Yeah, certain teams I only pick them like especially defense. I feel more comfortable when certain defense playing at home. I don't mess defense.
Yeah,
I don't really mess with defense no matter how good they are. Like you
yeah,
gotta be great if you're playing on the road because
yeah.
that make a difference,
They
man.
gonna be highly owned too, but
Arizona defense.
yeah, yeah, they're top three right now in DraftKings.
Oh, they are, yeah. But
Yeah, you got
they actually
Chargers,
were
Ravens,
pretty.
Cardinals,
Mhm. Okay.
but like it's been proven with defense that highly owned stuff don't even matter.
Nope. Nope. It
It don't
doesn't.
even matter because even like the Bears did well, and it was like the highest price ever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but
Yeah.
I do got exposure to him. I still didn't give up on
Oh,
him.
okay.
I was like, let me just pick him. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Oakland look like they giving up.
Yeah.
I'm pissed if Oakland have a great game.
Yeah.
They got it in them. I mean, Oakland scored 42 points against the Browns in week 3 or week 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't know what happened after that, but
Yeah. I mean, from my understanding, the refs helped them a lot in that game.
ah,
So, but and then we had the Chargers and the Broncos.
all
That's a
right.
tough one for me.
Chargers and the Broncos. This the last one?
Chargers and Broncos. Yes.
Yes, this the last one.
That's a
So
tough one for me.
yeah, Chargers and Broncos is a tough one. I'm staying away from the Broncos. Fantasy wise, I'll rock my socks. Uh, Jeff Bosa is back for the Chargers. He's been out for a while. He's a key part of their defense. He's back.
Oh yes. Oh him.
Yeah. Bosa. I think he's like a defensive end. He's a beast
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know who he is. I know
Oh,
who he
okay.
is.
Yeah, he's making his debut today. Huge, 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 huge news. So Case Keenum hasn't been doing all that good. He got Emmanuel Sanders. Uh, let's see. Case Keenum. Apparently, he's playing on DraftKings. It's showing that he's playing against a bad defense, but that's not going to be true once they got Bosa back.
Yeah.
Uh, so the Chargers defense is actually a really good pick here.
And they're like number one on DraftKings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I like them, but they cost a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have
Case
room.
Keenum. Case Keenum and freaking he lost his Demaryius Thomas. They don't really have anybody except for Emmanuel Sanders. No threats.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they, you know,
And they're gonna
that
be
would have
rushing the
been.
hell out of his ass.
So I probably should stay away from
I think
Philip Rivers too this week because Broncos defense not that bad.
Broncos defense ain't that bad, but it's like Phillip Rivers, ain't he coming off of a bye?
But
Wait,
even then with Philip Rivers though, like they might be blowing out the Broncos where you won't need to score a lot.
yeah, I'm not big on Phillip Rivers at all.
Really?
Yeah, he's his ceiling is 33 points, and that was week one.
Mm-hmm.
He haven't scored 30 points since then. Last three games, I'll tell you. 16 points against Oakland. Come on now, it's Oakland. 17 points against Seattle. 23 points against Tennessee, which is a hard defense. 15 fantasy points against the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, this nigga's playing all game. I'm just not big on him.
But that's on some. You know what's funny? Like that's some tough defense though. I know it sounds crazy, but Browns have a decent defense too. Titans have a decent defense, but yeah, he should be doing way better. But
So if
yeah,
like and Denver has a decent defense, so I don't think he's going to do well.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's why you asked. Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh,
staying away from him.
yeah, I would stay completely away from his ass.
Yeah, I'm staying away from Malvin Gordon too.
I like him.
He's too expensive for that defense he's going against.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Apparently, that defense does terrible against running backs, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Melvin Gordon because I think they're gonna run the ball more than normal. But the only reason why I like him is because he's expensive.
Yeah, but it's not like your typical running back that go between the tackle. It's more like a catching running back.
Yeah,
And what Broncos have, they have speed. That's why I'm not big on them. Like they bad against. They're not great against the run, but they're not as bad against the
they're not
pass.
that bad. Yeah, they're not like terrible. Yeah,
Yeah, they got speed.
that's true. There's better running backs out there. Kamara is cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's too expensive to be like. He might have a great game, but I think there's more of a chance of him having a bad game.
Yeah, he's way too expensive. Way
Yeah.
too expensive. He should be around the 7,500 range.
Yep. Yep. Then that would have been a good pick.
Yeah. A lot of people hype on him because he had like 2 or 3 touchdowns last game.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Damn. He didn't have no touchdowns last game. But he dropped 27 fantasy points.
That's
Yeah,
what people hype. So
the Cleveland Browns.
yeah.
But I got him. I'm exposed to him a lot because I know he's expensive and I know people ain't gonna fuck with him. That's the only reason. But yeah,
Mhm.
that game, they don't have nobody that's good. I wonder what
Yeah.
who's the fate.
Oh, I mean, of course, the Chargers, the favorite. Chargers riding what 5, 6 game winning streaks or something like that.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
Yeah. After they lost the first week to the Chiefs, they've been like 7-1 ever since then.
Yep. They lost to the Chiefs and the Rams, and that's it.
Yep. And which could possibly be like two of the best teams.
Yeah.
So,
They playing good.
mhm. I mean, that's a yeah, yeah. I guess that's not really saying much. That'll be like a sleeper for the Super Bowl to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. And nobody expected that
Yeah.
because they
I
never
don't know
made
what's Yeah, I don't know what's the odds is. 'Cause I would
just
definitely,
probably 20-1 or something.
yeah,
Now that they 7-2 or something like that, 8-2.
yeah. If you catch them early when they were 0-1, probably
Oh,
would have been a
one.
better odds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Looks like that's our picks and our ideas and things. Any last thoughts?
Oh no, like I think just paying attention to this Arizona defense against the Oakland,
Yeah, that's
and then keeping an eye on that AJ Green guy.
yeah. Definitely keep an eye on him because he's gonna be low owned. Ain't nobody gonna have him.
Yeah, game time decision, and we already got like I guess the final news for Baltimore
Baltimore.
by Jackson
Yeah,
starting, but yeah,
definitely starting.
about it.
Another one, Coach Mike McCarthy is on the hot seat after Thursday night, and so is Jets coach Todd Bowles. So we'll talk about
Hmm.
that on the next episode.
Okay, yeah, yeah. He didn't even know they lost.
Oh, I'm like shocked. So
Yeah, man.
you can talk about your boy David Johnson. That's my final thoughts. You can,
David Johnson, I got him. I got David Johnson. Yeah, I'm big on David Johnson. I mean, I might be biased a little bit. I think he's like probably the best running back in the league.
yeah, I'm not big on him at all, but because of you, I'm gonna put some exposure to him. His price
Mhm.
has been steadily climbing.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of the only running actually players in the whole entire DraftKings that have touched $10,000. Him, Ezekiel Elliott, and Andrew Luck.
Mm.
Those three people last year, oh, and Antonio Brown have reached $10,000 on DraftKings.
Mm. Yeah. That's how good it is.
But that wasn't last year. That was 2 years ago for him. It
Yeah.
was
He
last year.
got hurt early last year.
Yeah, he got hurt
And I
early.
think that's why like he's slowly getting back in it and
Right.
people are not really giving him the proper respect. So right now he's cheap for what he could possibly do.
Possible too. Especially
And
against the
then like
Oakland defense and he's at home. What?
yeah. And then he have a rookie quarterback, which don't
Yeah,
know what he's doing. So
yeah.
yeah.
And they just got a change up with the either the offensive coordinator or the coach because before they wasn't giving him the rock. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah. But I think they probably was slowly trying to bring him back in because he was
Nah, they
coming from
wasn't.
that
It
injury.
wasn't slowly nothing. It was they wasn't giving him the ball at all because I've been following him all
Hmm.
season. And I'm
Hmm.
just like, yo, why he ain't break out yet? Then they made the switch 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
They added a new offensive coordinator. Guess who the offensive coordinator is?
Who?
Byron Leftwich.
Him?
Him. You remember him?
Yeah, I remember him. Jackson, Jacksonville could use him now as a quarterback.
Yeah, so Byron Leftwich is the reason why he's been doing better because he believed in David Johnson.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
so he be putting yeah. So 2 weeks ago, Byron Leftwich became the new offensive coordinator for
Hmm.
the Cardinals.
That's interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I know. I was shocked to hear that. I meant to tell you that too.
Byron Leftwich.
Byron
That's funny. But yeah, I'm big on David Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm big. He always give me money too.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I
He's
mean,
gonna be a little highly owned because his price went up. He did well last week. He had
yeah,
37 points last week, but I think it's worth it.
yeah. But he's also like, I mean, last week it wasn't supposed to do great because they were supposed to phase him out the game but the game was actually tighter than most people expected.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to because that was against Kansas City, and they
Yeah.
expected them to throw the rock a lot.
hmm
But yeah, he wasn't supposed to do as well. So
So now, I mean, he's definitely touching the ball like 20, 30 times this
easy,
week.
easy,
Yeah.
easy. So my sleeper picks, final thought, is Andy Dalton and Tyler Boyd.
Mm.
Because everybody's expecting Baltimore to just dominate it, but it's a division game, so I'm basing it just solely off a division game. Um, that's my sleeper pick from our talk, and I might throw a little bit of Jeff Ross, and also I like the Andrew Luck Ty stack. I don't know if
Okay.
that's really a sleeper, but
Mhm. I
I
mean, it
like
will be against a good defense like
it.
that.
It's
Yeah.
a good defense. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Bucks defense is a sleeper for me.
Hmm.
I got them. They're cheap, 2,200. But Jaguars is the better pick because they're both 2,200. But
Jaguars have a higher ceiling based on what they can do.
exactly. And the Bucks, everybody think like they're trash, but they're playing against the freaking Eli Manning, who's also a freaking interception machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, when he throw his
Yeah.
interceptions, he make the funniest faces. Yo.
He is an interception machine. Yeah. But I mean, we can't say that though, because I mean, Big Ben could be an interception machine too.
Exactly.
I don't think Eli Manning ever threw 5 interceptions in the game.
I know he throw four.
Yeah.
But nah, five. I know. I don't think he's
Big,
ever thrown five.
yo, Big Ben did it 3 times in his career. Like for somebody to be this great.
Wow.
I know Pick Manning did it once too.
Did he?
Yeah. And I think they still won the game too. It's either they still won or come really close to winning. I
Yeah.
think it was against the Chargers. He had like 5 interceptions. But yeah, Big Ben did it 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. But nah, so that's I mean, it's gonna be a good week, man.
Gonna be a good week. Rule number one.
Get your money first.
Rule number two.
Don't
Don't
forget to
forget
get
to
your
get
money.
money.
All
All right. Signing out.
right, man.
I'll catch you on the other side.
All right.
All right. Peace.